Oh well. Oh well. I was in the middle of a video. I hit a stupid button and I just like stop. Ah, oh well. It's all good. Maybe I missed something. Well, so starting again. Actually, you wouldn't know because this is to you. This is the first take here. To me, it's the second take of doing this video. Okay, whatever. I was told to get a rock, get something that's part of the earth. Yeah, anything. Leaves, dirt, maybe a stick, you know, and really connect with it. Connect with these trees, right? Connect with all these trees and feel it, all right? This is part of my training in a pagan tradition. I'm being trained, and I'm finally doing it. I slacked off for a little while. I'm not really I'm not not really a great student, but I'm not a great memory either. Haha. But because I did forget a lot. It's talking about connecting with nature, because that's what really paganism is all about. It's all about nature. Well, at least the tradition that I'm being taught, because I love nature nowadays. Nowadays, I appreciate nature. Even though I grew up in nature, I kind of went away, being separate from nature. And that's really the problem. And that's my topic, is the importance of nature. Most of it, I don't know about most, but what I see, from what I see. And what I see is materialism and all this other stuff that really doesn't matter a lot within people. Or who am I to say? But that's just my point of view. That we think we're separate. We're above nature, we're separate from nature. When in reality, that is nothing but false. If you I'm not a scientist or whatever ist and other ist, you know, Dylan can probably school me and that stuff. But you break down your freaking body. You break down what happens when you die? The body. What happens? Decomposes, right? It eventually decomposes to nothing but nature. Bones are left, and I think bones eventually decompose. It just takes a little bit longer. I don't know. But I'm really sure that's what happens. And what we're made of is like some flesh and some blood, which is all part of nature. It's all made from nature. Earth stuff. And it's just amazing. Well, it's amazing now because I'm waking up. I've been waking up since March 5th of 2012. I've been waking up. I could see somewhat that, like I said, I grew up in the woods. Used to climb trees, hang out with the little ones, hang out with the friggin' squirrels, chipmunks, whatever, deer, whatever. And, you grow up, go through school, materialism, other priorities start being a priority. and really leaving nature. Like a lot of us. I think a lot of us are. And the facts are, if we were really connected with nature, we wouldn't be, money wouldn't be our priority. The air that we breathe, the food that we're making from the soil, the water that we drink, all this drilling and all this shit. Try not to curse, but this fracking, like a lot of stuff that we're doing. I mean, I don't know about hurting Earth, but it's definitely hurting us. And it's definitely hurting these little creatures that live in here. And who knows, about spirit. I can go on a tangent about spirit. The ancestors that used to be here. We're not thinking about the 7 generations like Indians do. We just care about the here and now. Who gives a fuck about tomorrow, right? And that's a problem. That's a problem. But I'm still learning. I'm still learning. It's been a little while since I made a video growing out this stuff. Growing out some nature. It's kind of a common look around here. See what happens. Chipmunks they've been bugging out for a little while. They're like, let's go. We need to gather some food because winter is coming. But our connection to nature is I have faith it's coming back. I have faith. It's not going to be all doom and gloom. I have faith that it's going to come back. People are going to wake up more. And all these tough guys that don't care, they'll realize one way or another. Won't get into politics. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. When you really connect. I mean, I'm still, I like to have similarities, because I like to addiction, because I'm an addict and an alcoholic in recovery, and I like to have similarities. Ever since getting back to nature, and it really started in Jersey. That's I'm upstate now, and some more nature. In past videos, I talked about, trying to find something positive to do with my time that I have now that I'm not freaking drinking and drugging my life away and my money away. So I have all this time, right? And there's only a couple things that I can do. I can go to meetings all day, which worked, which helps. But I needed something else. And being around people just pissed me off. So and I asked people, well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Well, you had to find it. You have to find something positive to do. I mean, I didn't know what the hell. I had to go back. I had to go way back when I was a kid. It was like, I used to like climbing trees. I used to like being in nature. Let's see what happens. And then there was a park nearby, luckily nearby where I was getting sober. And I just stayed in that park. And I found something else. I found, instead of me worrying about my little problems, tiny, nothing. They're nothing. Instead of worrying about my little insignificant story, I was a part of nature's story. I became part of nature's story when I just sat around like I am sitting now. I'm sitting out on a down old tree, molded out. Actually, Joe would like that. That's pretty bright mold, right? That's good shit, Joe. But and just meditating, just taking in the sound, the smell, the feeling. I became part of nature's story, and that helped so much. And it's been there the whole time. It's been there the whole time. The only difference is I came back to nature. And like I said, I like to get high still, but I am sober. And nature, besides some cheesy friggin' caffeine friggin' energy drinks, I get like a 5-minute high from that, from caffeine. Does nothing, it helps me keep awake a little bit. Even the strongest ones, it's just nothing beats a nature high. Nothing beats being around trees, being around bugs, being around freaking chipmunks, water if you have water nearby, leaves, dirt, moss, just the energy, the air, just everything about it gets me high. Even rocks. I was thinking about sitting over there, but I'm gonna sit on this thing, chilling, and I see. And to get back to my point, another point, because I kind of bounce all over the place. With all these things that we're doing, I don't know about hurting the planet. I think the planet is gonna be fine. I think the planet is just gonna heal itself, and in the process take us out. And I'm cool with that. I really am cool with that, with being collateral damage. As long as some other people that have helped make this happen, I hope they get theirs too. But I'm cool with being collateral damage because we don't care. I think we're caring now, but it might be a little too late, and I think we need something big to happen to really fully wake us up. And I think that includes lots of death. Sorry, But if you just you break down the body, all right? The body. Not spirit. Body. I believe we are a spirit in a body. Our body is our machine, and it dies. What happens when our bodies die? Organs shut down, start to lose color. Everything that gives the body life is pretty much gone, and no blood is pumping. Everything just starts deteriorating, starts breaking down, decaying, breaking down, and breaking down. What do you got left? You have some stink, you have some flesh, some blood, and all that just becomes dirt. and whatever else that we're made of. You know, some people say stardust or something, but we're made of fucking earth. That's what we're made of. We're made of earth. I mean, it doesn't get much more nature than that. We become fertilizer. If you can't get that, or too scared to think about it, or too fucking ignorant, and it's okay. Because I was ignorant for a long time and scared to even think about it. I get it. We are nature. To think we're above, we're playing fucking God. Are you out of your mind? No, we're going to control the weather. Fuck off, you idiots. Anything to bullshit people and friggin' hurt people and get money, and like I said, with all these bad things that we're doing to the earth, which I kind of side with George Carlin, that this earth has seen a lot worse than us. It'll heal. It will freaking kill us off, like we're like just some fleas. You know, I really agree with what he says with that. But we're speeding up the process to kill ourselves. And I'm, whatever. I have acceptance. It's cool. It's cool. I'm just trying to be the change today. I'm just trying to be the change. I can only change myself. I can only change my thinking and my actions. But it's just amazing. Those about 15, 16 years I wasted getting high. And I thought I was being, awesome. Oh, I like to get high in nature, man. Whoa, bro. Woo, woo. And, I was smoking some nature. But I wasn't appreciating shit. I was running away from myself. I was running away from my problems. And I was definitely running away from nature. And I didn't appreciate it like I see now. And that's cool. It takes what it takes. It is what it is. But I just I just want to talk to the importance of nature, because it's just like so big. And I'm not sure how many of you really see how big this is. I did some lawn work a while ago. The grass would it would grow. It would grow in spots. Those trees would cover some spots, and it wouldn't grow there because of the shade. But I would have to do regular cutting, and there I am. I think being like a lay Buddhist help with being aware of what's going on, and having appreciation for nature and all sentient beings and all this stuff, having an awareness, and just like not just blindly blah. Who cares? I'll be friggin' mowing the damn lawn, right? And we had like toads all over the place. We had freaking toads all over the place in the summer. Not sure where the frick they came from, but they were just all over the place. And it took me longer to mow the damn lawn because they're jumping all over the place, and I'm transporting them. I'm waiting until they move out of the way. I'm trying to, I get in front of them, move them in a different direction, all just so I don't freaking kill their little ass. It's not bragging. It's awareness of nature, and I just love that. I will go out of my way to help a creature, to help a little distant cousin. I think we're all connected like that. Kitties are a little bit more evolved. The kitties and dogs and stuff, they're a little bit more evolved than the little friggin' ant that I saved, this thing was like smaller than that. I mean, there's this like little bug that was like trying to get out in my car. Yeah, like the size of that point, right? And I made sure it got out so it can do whatever it needs to do. It's no bragging. It's just awareness and how much I just love nature. And I wish I could just do more. And I'm gonna do more someday. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do more. Because I fucking care. And it makes me feel good to care. And I think it creates good karma. And I need all the good karma I can get. But that's just, it's just the awareness. It's just great. I just love it. I might not get anywhere fast, but at least I tried. And there's a couple things that I tried saving, and they died. I'm painting that friggin' structure back there, right? I'm painting that structure. Do you see that? Oh, yeah, that structure. I'm painting it, and there's little buggies like going in there. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm trying to save it. They freaking died. The paint just like killed it. I'm like there with like a hose. Oh, come on, man, come on. Any other person, not any other person, but I'm sure there's people out there that care. But a lot of the people I know, they'd be like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? I care. That's what's wrong with me. I fucking care. I care about nature. I care about the little buggies. You ever do this? I did this within my first year. I just started going to a park in Raritan. It was at Duke's Park. And I would just go down to the grass, right? You just go down like this. This is not grass, this is moss. But right? If you go like this, right? You see a whole world that you've never seen before. There's like a lot of shit going on down there. Not really much going on here, but like regular ground, right? If you do this is where I cut off the friggin' I hit the button by accident. I could stop the whole video. But if you go like this, just do that. When I can't really see much because I think it's a lot of leaves. But if you're like on a regular ground with like grass, this is like the kind of like the dying season too. You're not gonna see much. You do this like in the spring or the summer when it's popping. You go like this. You see a whole fucking world. Just in this little area right here. You see a whole world happening. And then we got like this huge ass thing. But meanwhile, there's a huge ass world going on down there. I mean, shit. That was a lot of shit. I saw that in my first year of sobriety. I just happened to look down. I'm like, holy shit. Look how much shit is going on down there. All these ants and, I saw a freaking praying mantis. I'm like, holy shit. I just, cause, you get that pink cloud, in sobriety. But I was like seeing things brighter. I was like a little bit more aware than I was, in my previous year. Previous weeks. The more I stay sober, the more I see. The more I can see. And it's just, there's so much that I appreciate. And the importance of nature, man, it's huge, man. It's huge. Even if there's not, you don't have hardcore nature like this, you can still appreciate where you're at. Appreciate just a fucking rock. Pick up a rock. Go to a fucking tree. Go to a bush. Go to a freaking dirt. And just appreciate it. Put that out there. Put that energy out there. And I really think it could change your thinking about what's going on here. Just a simple thing of living on Earth. I know a lot of my friends out there, they're feeling it. They're feeling the sobriety, they're feeling the higher power, they're feeling it. But just get out there and just be aware of what's going on around you. Not just, crazy, freaking stupid, dumbass humans. Well, not everybody's dumbass, but don't worry about that. Just the things that you bypass. Even just walking around. Just walking around. You can focus in. I remember doing that early sobriety too. I would be walking on the freaking towpath, and I really focus in on the tree bark. Really focus in and be there. Like as if I'm a part of it. It is me. And it changes. It does something to your psyche, I think. It did for me. It did for me. It still does. And it really changes your thinking. It really changes your appreciation for something else. Other than a pair of fucking sneakers. A car. A game. Appreciate that thing that's always been there. And maybe you didn't really notice before, or you took for granted that whatever, had that whatever attitude. Because I had that attitude. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the sun comes up. Whatever. Rain. I find myself just going like this. Just getting hit with rain and being fully aware of it. It could help change you in a positive way. It's not negative. There's nothing negative about this. And I think when you really connect, I'm starting to connect. You have no choice but to feel gratitude, feel compassion, feel love, maybe a glimmer of love. I don't think we even know. I don't think any of us really know what really real love is. I think we have an idea. We have like a smidgen of what it is. I think it's bigger than what we think it is. Yeah, kindness, any kind of good, positive word that you can think of. Nature can bring that to you. Just being aware of freaking nature. So be well, my friends. Happy Halloween. I appreciate Halloween too. Anybody don't really know what that's all about? About fucking candy and tricks. About celebrating the dead, remembering the dead. Have an appreciation for the people that came. Be well. And have fun. Stay positive. Inside joke. Love your life. And that's it. Peace.